We've got some 49ers news as San Francisco has signed Jordan Reed, the veteran tight end who has a lot of talent, but also a lot of injury history, especially due to concussions, Tom.
Yeah, it's a one-year deal. At this time, we don't know what the exact contract details are, but it's probably going to be pretty close to the veteran minimum, and then a bunch of incentives tacked on top of that. Now, because Jordan Reed did not play last year, he was hurt because his concussion issues are a serious problem. All those incentives, Harrison, are going to be not likely to be earned, which means they're not going to count against the cap this year. So it'll be a cheap deal for San Francisco. When healthy, he's pretty good.
He hasn't been healthy in a while.
He hasn't been healthy since 2016 and arguably 2015, quite frankly. And again, when he's out there, he's awesome. At this stage in his career, though, Harrison, I don't think you're going to get that player.
I wonder if there are ethical concerns here. I know Jordan Reed wants to play, and if the player wants to play, teams are allowed to sign him. But
if the doctor cleared him, I guess they're fine. But I do wonder if every team doctor would have cleared him.
Yeah, I mean, you can find a doctor to clear you, right? Like, we've seen this happen in the past where, one doctor says, oh, he failed his physical. The other doctor, oh, he's good to go. Kind of feel like that's what's happened here with Jordan Reed. He has countless concussions under his belt. But we'll leave this question up to you guys. Grade the signing, A, B, C, D, or F. Obviously, you've got George Kittle, arguably the best tight end in the NFL. And like you said, if he can stay healthy, Jordan Reed, that's a pretty good number too.
I'm going to give this at least a B on the mindset of there's no such thing as a bad one-year deal with little to no guaranteed money. At worst case, this is we tried, he got hurt, we barely paid him anything.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense to me. So I see a bunch of C's coming in. I see B's. Where do you land, Harrison?
I'll go a B. It's hard to say that it's an A because he's not a starter at this point. But I'm with you. There's not a lot of risk for the 49ers. The risk lies with Jordan Reed. Yeah. But if he's willing to take that risk, then that's not on the 49ers in the end. So continue to cast your grades in the comment section, A, B, C, D, or F. And you look at the depth chart, like I mentioned, Tom. Obviously, you've got Kittle, who the 49ers are hoping to get a contract extension with in the near future. You got Jordan Reed. You got some other guys on the roster. It's exciting to think about if Reed could find a way to stay healthy and stay on the field. A two tight end set of Kittle and Reed would be fun.
And San Francisco isn't afraid to use multiple tight ends. And Jordan Reed has familiarity with this offense, having played under Kyle Shanahan back when he was the offensive coordinator of the now Washington football team. This is not a George Kittle replacement.
No.
I want to double, triple emphasize that. He's maybe some George Kittle insurance. The issue is that it's not a good sign when your insurance policy is often hurt. He's missed a ton of time over the past couple seasons.
This is a guy who's missed 35 games in the last 5 seasons for the Washington football team, and a player, I'd say out of those 35, well over half are based on concussions.
Yeah, and not only that, those are games he's outright missed. That doesn't include games he's gotten hurt and had to leave, so it's even higher than that in terms of actual impact on the field. If he can stay healthy, you've got a really good number 2 and arguably one of the best tight end rooms in the NFL because you've got arguably already the best tight end, period. Now you got one of the better backup tight ends. So it's a worthwhile gamble for San Francisco. Hopefully Jordan Reed can stay healthy. I'm just not convinced he's going to be able to, and I am concerned about his long-term health.
So Jordan Reed to the Niners on a 1-year deal. Details are yet to be disclosed.
But it'll be cheap.
We'll keep you updated on our 49ers channel. You can check that out at youtube.com/49erstv. All right, let's ask you this question. What is the best NFC team? Let us know. The 49ers won the NFC last year. Is it still San Francisco?
I think you can make a very strong argument that it should be San Francisco, but I think the NFC is much deeper than the AFC. You can make legit arguments, and I'm sure we'll see these in the comments too. You can make arguments for the Saints. You can make arguments for the Seahawks. I think you can make some semblance of an argument too for teams like the Bucs and the Eagles and the Cowboys and the Packers, but as of right now, I think I might lean San Francisco because of how good they were last season.